All right, everyone, sleeping in the grass here, we have Tingana, my nemesis leopard. He is fast asleep. Shame, Hassana, where we saw Hassana earlier, he managed to escape us because of those elephants, and he moved over into Little Gowrie, so unfortunately we couldn't follow him. But we managed to come out of that area, and here is Tingana. It's super exciting, because normally when we're looking for him, he escapes, and then every time we want to put him on camera, it just never works. So, unfortunately, I should say fortunately for this morning, we have a nice view of him. Now, it's a little bit tricky because he's on the northern side of where we are allowed to drive. So we have a nice view of him right here and now. But if he moves more to his right-hand side, it'll be difficult. Zach, I'm having a little bit of a breakup from my control room, but I think it sounds as if you're asking, do lion and leopards get along? Now, Zach, no, they don't. They actually really dislike each other. They will fight. They will try and kill each other. They'll try and kill each other's cubs. It's really not a nice relationship. They don't enjoy each other's company, and that has to do a lot with the food sources that they eat or go for. Not that a big leopard is going to necessarily go for a large buffalo like a lion will, but it's still another predator and still technically something that should be not just avoided, but ousted and pushed off. Now, it's interesting, when lion and leopard do scent marking, they're not scent marking for another species, they're scent marking for their own species. But you will see lion and or leopard picking up the smells of, say it's a leopard that's walking around picking up the scent of the lion, and then deciding whether or not it wants to carry on with its course and trying to figure out how fresh that is. Now, I want you to notice how curled up he is, and I want you to notice just how well he blends in. So when we were looking for Hassana earlier, I had to get out and walk around, managed to find him, got in the vehicle, and then he came past. But then with all of that elephant activity, it was very difficult to re-find him and drive through these thick areas. Now, we just have another vehicle that's coming through, and I just need to move very quickly just so they can get past. Excitingly enough, there are some male lions that are over on Nkoro, which is behind us. It is not somewhere where we can normally go, so we're just going to wait for them to move a bit more to the east, and then hopefully we will be able to get a view of them, which would be absolutely fantastic. I'm just excited that this little guy decided to curl up in his nook where we can actually see him. And I say little guy, he's much bigger than Hassana. He's probably about twice Hassana's size. And much older. Hassana is not territorial, but Tingana is definitely territorial, and Hassana is really giving him a run for the money when it comes to who's going to be able to take care of this territory here. Now, when it comes to the male leopards and moving around in their areas. When a male leopard like Tingana starts to get older, young male leopards like Hassana, who normally would be pushed off and away and out of an area completely, can kind of tell that he's a little bit older and tend to stick more close by. But while we're busy waffling away about leopards, which you know I love, Scott has something amazing on Bushwalk, so let's head on over to him.